I'll never forget the night my phone rang at 2:39 a.m. The house was quiet. Just the hum of the ceiling fan and the soft snore of my dog. Duke, I grabbed my phone, half asleep, thinking it was an emergency. But when I saw the caller ID, my stomach dropped. It was the HOA president. Her voice was cold, like she'd been waiting for this moment. "Mr. Reynolds, why are you still in the house? You've been evicted. You're trespassing on HOA property." I sat up in bed, confused and angry. Evicted? This is my home. I built this place with my own 2 hands 30 years ago. But she didn't care. She said the board had reclassified the property due to unpaid fees I'd already settled months ago. Before I could say another word, she hung up. The next morning, I walked outside to find a bright red notice nailed to my mailbox: eviction order, HOA enforcement. Neighbors peeked through their blinds as I tore it down. That's how they operate: humiliation first, justice later. I drove straight to the HOA office. The president, Karen Wilcox, sat there smiling like a snake in a rocking chair. "You people think you own the world," I told her. "But this land has my father's name on the deed." She leaned forward and said, "Your father's name doesn't mean anything in this community anymore." That's when something inside me snapped. I called my attorney. We dug through the county records and found it a forged document. It's filed quietly by the HOA treasurer, claiming ownership transfer for maintenance liens. They had tried to steal my home with paperwork and a signature that wasn't mine. The next night, when the HOA security patrol showed up with flashlights, I was ready. Sheriff's deputies were waiting right behind me. Karen's smile vanished when the sheriff read her rights. The forged papers, the late-night calls, it was all evidence of fraud. Weeks later, the judge ruled in my favor. The HOA was fined, and the entire board was removed. That night, I stood on my porch with Duke at my feet, watching the sun set over the oak trees my father planted. The air was still, and for the first time in months, so was I. Sometimes standing up for what's right means standing alone. But when you fight for family and honor, you're never really alone at all. Have you ever faced an HOA like this? Share your story in the comments. I read every one. If you believe some fights are worth having, hit subscribe. Let's stand up together.